What's happening, people? It's your boy Ola. I'm your hook. I'm your host, and you are through to the Combat Show. Joining me right now is Will Sekotic. Let's do this. What you say, my brother?
How we doing, people? How we doing, people? I hope you're all good. Yeah, we had a week off, had a little break. We're back again. So what we gonna do? Let's talk about it.
Fam, you know how it goes, man. Let's talk about it, man. Gastelum and Jarrett Cannonier. Um,
Obviously.
damn, these are two of the, I would say, busiest. They get busy when they get in the octagon, in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys really do get busy. But let's handle the prelims first. Let's handle the prelims first. Um, so I'm gonna go through all the prelims. Gonna go through all the prelims. Um, salute to everyone that's rolling in right now. I see you lot. Salute to all of you. Big up. Thank you for supporting us. Thank you for joining us. Um, and we are going to do our prediction picks, performance of the night picks, fight of the night picks, and couple topics in the MMA world. You know, Connor's been at it again. You know what I mean? So Connor's been doing what Connor does. Gives us something to talk about. You know, so William actually rang me earlier today. Like, boy, we gotta talk about this, brother. And I'm tired of talking about Connor, but boy, you cannot talk about it. But before we get into all of that, um, please hit the like button, hit the share button if you're new, subscribe. Thank you for joining us tonight. Big up Dan T, Diego, John in the cut. Salute to all of you, man. Thank you for joining us tonight. So, brother, we have in the prelims Sasha Palatnikov and Ramiz Brahimaj. Ramiz Brahimaj is 8-3, coming off a loss. So Sasha, also coming off a loss to Impa. Sasha 6-3. Both of these guys got 3 losses. You know, then Ramiz got 8 wins. Sasha got 6 wins. Do you want to make a pick on that, or you want to swerve it?
Swerve.
You're going to swerve it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. I'm actually going to make a pick on that. I'm going to go with Sasha Palatnikov on this one. Here go by decision. Okay, second one up is Roosevelt Roberts versus Ignacio Bahamondes. Ignacio is 11-4, and Roosevelt Roberts coming in at 10-2. This fight is a bantamweight, so you know it's going to be lively. 11-4, and Roosevelt's coming in at 10-2. Both coming off losses as well. You want to swerve or you picking?
Swerve.
Okay.
This is really bad.
Moving on up is William Knight versus Fabio Charant. Fabio Charant is 7-2. William Knight is 9-2. Again, identical sort of record. Both coming off losses as well, and this is happening at 205. So this is light heavyweight division. Somebody's gonna get knocked out, and I'm gonna go with William Knight on this. Especially his name is
What's the
William.
records again? What's the records again?
I can't not go with William.
What's the records again?
9-2 and 7-2. 9-2 for William, 7-2 for Fabio Charant. Both coming off losses.
I'm going with William. Definitely.
Okay. Next one up is Bia Maleki versus Josian Nunes. Josian Nunes is 7-1, and Bia Maleki is 4-0. I'm actually going to pick on this one. No, I'm going to swerve this one.
4-0, and what's the record again? 4-0 and what?
4-0 for Bia Maleki,
Mm-hmm.
and 7-1 for Josian Nunes.
Nunes.
But this is Nunes's debut
First.
fight.
Oh, no. Maleki. 4-0.
Okay.
Maleki.
So we got Austin Lingo, 8-1 versus Luis Saldana, 15-6. Luis Saldana coming off a win against Kilburn, and Austin Lingo coming off a loss to Griffin. You picking or swerving that one? You've got 2 picks in the prelims.
Yeah. And how many have I got left?
We're just 1. I've got 2 picks. You've got 2 picks.
And we've got no. I mean, how many fights left?
Just 1.
So we have to go with this.
No, you don't have to go with it. You can wait for the last fight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How many have we got left? Like,
there's one fight left. There's 1 fight left after this. So Austin Lingo and Luis Saldana. Are you picking or swerving?
Swerve. Swerve.
All right, I will swerve that too. Last one. Last one. This fight is actually, that one there is actually the last fight. I just twisted to see if you go with it or not. Last one is Brian Kelleher versus Domingo Pelante. Domingo Pelante is 8-2. Brian Kelleher 12-12. 22-12. Brian coming off a loss to Simon, and Domingo coming off a loss to Juicing. Where you going?
My man. Brian.
That's exactly what I tried to do there still. All right, you got me, fam. You got me. Okay. I'll go for Brian as well.
Idiot.
So
Idiot.
I tried to twist it, man. See if you're gonna get that. See if you're gonna get that Austin Lingo fight, but you didn't take the bait.
Nah.
Well, fair play to you, man. Fair play to you, man. You saw,
haven't really looked at the.
You saw me coming from a while.
Because I haven't really looked at this guy or the fight card. That's why you okay.
Well,
come on,
right.
let's get to it. Let's get
to that's why I tried the thing. That's why I tried the thing, man.
Let's get to the main card. Come on.
All right, we just rifle right through the prelims. It's a bit of a mad card. I don't know what's going on with this main card, man. It's like full of OAPs. It's crazy. It's mad. My boy Alessandro Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. I ain't even beating about the bush on that one. I'm going with Pantoja, man.
I'm going with Royval. Because Royval really didn't lose against Moreno, if you ask me.
Yeah, I thought that still. You know what? We could do a 20 on this. No, 10. Let's do a 10 on this.
Because you don't owe me money. See how you... If you owe me, like, let's say...
All right, let's do the 20 then. Let's do the 20. Come on, let's do the 20 then. Let's do the 20 on this. I don't mind.
This month there's a lot of things coming out. Yeah, I mean, I got to do.
All right, so let's. So do I. I got to do MOT. You feel me? Shit. MOT time is coming. Insurance. Yeah, but it'll be nice. It'll be nice when I'm driving on the road, knowing that William paid, some of that MOT money, some of that insurance money. You feel good as well if you win. If Royval does it for you, you know what I mean? Can throw that in that pot. So what are you saying? 20, yeah?
Mm.
All right, 20 is locked in. Okay, so we're just going with Brandon Royval. All right, now we got that out of the way. God damn, 20. That's nice. Vince Pichel versus Austin Hubbard. Vince is 13-2. Austin is 13-5. This is a good fight. This one here, I'll let you go first on this one. This one here is a good fight. Jago said, I tried it early. Yeah, man, you know what I mean. You got to try that early, man. See if I can get a will. You know what I mean? Because we're playing for points as well, not just for money.
Nah, you go first.
You want me to go first?
Yeah, today it
All
doesn't
right,
matter. It
all
doesn't
right.
matter with me. I'll go anywhere.
I'm gonna go with Vince. I'm gonna go with Vince.
What's the other guy's record? What's Vince's record? And I'm looking at records today.
13-2, and Austin Hubbard is 13-5.
I'm going with 13-2.
So you're going with Vince.
Yep.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna go with Hubbard.
Hold on. What are you trying to do here?
I'm gonna go with Hubbard. Okay. Trayvon Jones. Trayvon Jones versus Said Yakub. I knew there was a name on them and I was going to end up getting slaughtered. You know what I mean? Trayvon Jones versus Said Yakub. Trayvon Jones 13-6. Said this is debut. So I'm gonna go with Trayvon Jones on this one.
Trayvon Jones too.
Okay. Next one on the card is Chase Sherman versus Parker Porter. Chase 31, 15-7, and Parker 36, 11-6. Both coming off. Parker's coming off a win, and Chase is coming off a loss to Arlovsky.
Chase.
Why are you going with Chase for?
Is there a problem?
I'm gonna go with Chase too.
Wow. Why are you going with Chase as well?
All right. My reasoning here is obviously it's coming off a loss, and I think it has a bit more in the tank. It has a bit more in the toolbox in terms of what he can do, especially going to the ground. So it's and yeah, go on.
Go on. No, you go on. You finish.
I was going to say, and anyone that can hang in there with, how I feel about Arlovsky. You know how I feel about it. He didn't even finish him. Anyone that can hang in there with that brother for that long, I rate him. So I'm gonna go with Chase Sherman on that one then. Okay.
You didn't even let me say my reason for it.
All right. Okay. I asked you. You didn't want to answer. You answered the question with a question.
You asked me.
So I'm moving on from you, bro. You know what I mean?
I was trying to see your angle, but then you get.
Well, you answered the question with it. You answered the question with the question. You know
because I'm trying to see because it's you.
What do you want me to do with that?
It's you I'm talking to. I've got to see where you're coming from before I actually do what I'm doing. Okay, it's you. It's not like it's anyone. But anyways, going back to it, my reason for picking Chase is because I feel like when they've got someone on they got a young bull that they're putting everything on, and he gets a loss that they're not expecting, they give him someone quickly back to get it back in again. I'm expecting.
Yeah. That's a good way to look at it. It's something that UFC is very, very common for that. So, that logic works well. Okay, co-main event. Clay Guida versus Mark Matson. Clay is 39, Mark's 36. You see what I was saying about this card? Mark's 10-0, and Clay Guida is 36-17. God damn, 36. You guys are, you know what I mean? He's a legend, man. He's got the Diego Sanchez records.
That means
17 losses.
Over 50 fights.
Yeah, it's mad. It's mad.
3 fights.
Absolutely crazy. Coming off a win against Michael Johnson. Where are you going with this, bro?
I'm going with the other guy.
Well, with the 10-0 guy?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Everything tells me to go with the 10-0 guy. Everything's telling me to go there. But I'm going to go with Clay.
Go with Clay then.
Even though I didn't pick Clay on my topology thing that I got going on with Dan. Big up Dan T in the chat. You know what I mean? We're going to see. I think Dan will probably smoke me this week, man. You know what I mean? He probably smoke me this week. Last week I got him. He gave me a blind. I ain't gonna lie, he gave me a blind. But this week we're gonna see what's what. I've learned a little bit more of what I was supposed to be doing, Dan.
Does Dan still owe me that 20?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Is it Dan that owes me 20?
No, it must be it's Diego, isn't it?
Is it Diego that owes me 20?
Well, you and Chig, you done that bet with Eula, but I think he sorted it out with Chig, so you'll have to speak to Chig on that one.
Yeah.
You know what?
If you're watching, send it to Ola.
I said I think, so speak to him privately. Right. You know what? Diego just changed my mind, you know, because this is exactly what I had down in the first place, and I'll prove it to you. I'm gonna asterisk it.
Wrong screen, bro. Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
You see the asterisk?
Yeah, decision.
Matson decision. Yeah. That was my original pick because I already done my picks in my mind. But I was gonna go with Clay online, and Diego just soon as he put that up, he's making me think what I thought in the first place. Like, you know what? Oh yeah, I already told him that, Dan. I already told him that he went you, Dan. I already told him that. Yeah. I already let him know that. You know what I mean? It's not you. But yeah. So Diego brought me back to my original way of thinking. So I'm gonna stick with my original decision. It's gonna be Matson decision.
Why did you do that? Diego,
it's gonna be Matson decision. So
Diego,
yeah, we're both going with Mark. Okay. Top of the card, main event of the evening is Jarrett Cannonier versus Kelvin Gastelum. Both of these guys coming off a loss to Bobby Knuckles, and we know Bobby Knuckles, since he lost the title, everybody they've put in front of him, he's just been dealing with him. He's just been dealing with them. So, yeah. Yeah, big up my guy Diego, but salute to you, my guy. Salute to you, brother.
So Diego saying that, yeah, that means technically I don't have to pay Ola no agent fees because Ola's trying to sway me on the side for his agent fees from his side.
Shut up, blood. Everybody must pay. Now, moving on. Kelvin Gastelum.
You make more money than the bet itself, you know.
Kelvin Gastelum. Yeah, everybody must pay, god damn it. Kelvin Gastelum versus Jarrett Cannonier, man. Let's talk about this one, but Jarrett Cannonier 13-5 and Gastelum 17-7. Where you going on this, brother? What's your thought and feelings on this? What's your angle? What's you know what I mean? Tell me how you seeing this fight?
Okay.
Considering both for their last fight with Robert Whittaker.
Everything's telling me that I should go with Cannonier. Everything's telling me I should go with Cannonier. But also I'm thinking about Cannonier's last performance, which was really, really, really like it was worse than poor. Like I can't even describe it. It was really, really bad. So
but Bobby Knuckles can do that to people though.
Nah.
Bobby Knuckles can do that to people. He make people look bad, man.
He didn't do it to Luke Rockhold, though. Or he didn't do it. Or was it was it Wonder Boy? Wonder Boy.
Yeah, but like Wonder Boy is one of a kind fight. He's like everybody knows it's hard to find anyone to even prepare for Wonder Boy in the first place. You know what I mean? Like
but
you have to look at Stylebender or someone like MVP to even try and prepare for Wonder Boy. It's hard to find someone like him. You know, so I wouldn't. You know, Wonder Boy is one of those guys. If you want to beat him, you gotta fight boring. You gotta do him the way Woodley did him. You gotta do him the way Gilbert Burns, Dorino did him. You gotta do it like that. Otherwise, he's gonna clean you out or come like Showtime Pettis did. You know what I mean? Because you gotta have something special or make it real boring to really beat Wonder Boy. But for me, I'm gonna go with Jarrett Cannonier on this. I have to. He's had a couple chances. I think this is his last chance, and I think he's gonna grab it. He's 37 coming into this fight, and he had a title elimination fight with Robert Whittaker and lost. He thinks this one can get him back within a fight, maybe even a title fight, because Stylebender has been calling his name. He wants to fight him. He likes the kind of fighter he is. He likes the kind of energy he has and all of that.
Yeah,
you
but
know,
that kind of thing puts pressure on you, though, when you're looking past the one who's in front of you.
Yeah, look, you can't look past someone like Gastelum. It'd be crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. Was he looking past Whittaker? Is he looking past, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
no, look, at the end of the day, I feel like he knows this could be the last one that could get him near the title, at least, so, or at least be a backup to a title fight. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't know. I like Cannonier on this, and Kelvin is my boy. You know what I mean? He's dominance, but I'm going on points here. So
I was waiting to pull you up on that one. But go on.
Well, I already 8-miled you, bro, before you got there. So, Calvin's my boy, but I'm sorry, I have to go for the points, and I'm going with Jarrett. Big up, why not? Salute to you for rolling in.
Yazerski. Let me see. Who you going with then?
I already said I'm going with Jarrett.
I'm going with Gastelum.
You're going with Gastelum, yeah?
Yeah.
You want to throw another 20 on this?
No.
You don't want to. No. Don't you want to put that thing there? They're going to get the gi. Don't you want to put it on it? You can double your thing right there, man.
No.
All right. Yeah, big up one. I don't know about that, bro. As Dante, I ain't that loyal, mate.
Exactly. He's not loyal at all. Listen, he supports dominance fighters, yeah? It's a dominance fighter. Yeah. Yeah, I picked the dominance fighter. You get me?
Yeah, I was about to bet against him too. Will don't want it.
You get me?
That shows you my loyalty right there. I'll bet against you, motherfucker. Yo.
And he screams dominance.
Yo! I'm breaking with titanium shinbone. Oh my god. I swear to God. But yeah, he's been killing it, my Fadila. My guy has been killing it, bro. I mean,
we'll get there. Let's go to Friday night.
This year is funny. Yeah, that's how to drop that one there in. Big up, my boy. So performance of the night.
What are you going with?
I was waiting for you to go.
No, you've already got yours clocked, barreled, whatever, shotgun. Just go with yours and I'll go with mine. Come on. We already know you got yours. You never go first when we talk about performance of the night.
You say this every fucking time, bro.
No, I don't.
What's wrong with you?
Not with performance and fight.
All right, performance of the night. I'm going with Boom Boom Kelleher. And fight of the night. Fight of the night. Could it be too early?
Clay Guida.
It's gotta be Clay Guida.
See, I already know your brain. How you work.
Actually, fight of the night main event: Jarrett Cannonier versus Kelvin. Hopefully, Kelvin can give me something from dominance. You feel me? I can still get something. I'm loyal like that, man. Why not? You know, you know me, man. I'm loyal like that. What's that look about, bro? Why are you looking at me like that?
You're fucking network.
Guys, pick your fight of the night. Put them in the chat. I'll put them up. Yeah, you man, pick your bonuses.
Fight of the night, I'm gonna go with Clay Guida against that Matson guy.
Yeah.
And then Chase for performance of the night.
God damn. You picked a good one there. I was hoping you wouldn't pick him. Picked a good one, bro. Okay. I think that concludes our pick from tonight. Diego says, I never throw anyone under the bus. You know what I mean? I'm loyal like that. Man.
Diego, you don't understand the meaning of loyalty then.
Well, you know he's being sarcastic, kid. Come on, man.
I'm being sarcastic too.
Diego says, fight of the night, Parker versus Chase. Dan says Royval and Pantoja for fight of the night. I was looking at that still. I thought to myself, could it be too early for that to get fight of the night? But hey, that's a good call. Why not say fight of the night Cannonier? Yeah. I mean, Gastelum has never been knocked out. I mean, this brother got granite chin. You got every time you step it up a gear, he steps it up with you. He's just one of those guys. You can't get rid of him. He's had one finish in his last 6, and that was submission. You know, that was submission. So
look at him popping up to put his predictions in. Go on, start eating. You're eating already.
Yeah,
I can hear you.
Yeah, that was submission, man. So for me, Gastelum, I think you know, he'll be able to get that done.
And Chick, please take that shit off the background of your it's very disgraceful for you to hold that trophy considering it's been more than 10 years now.
Yeah, I know that Ghanaians are not used to winning big trophies, so.
Yo, so funny.
Oh, why not, man? Oh my God, why not? Says I got plenty of experience chucking man under the bus. Yeah, boy, my CV is fire like that. You feel me? Diego says performance of the night from the new fighter, Said Yacoub. Ooh, what do you know, Diego? What do you know?
Diego, I'm changing my pick from whoever he was fighting to Said Yacoub, the American guy, to Kevin Giles or whatever his name was.
Oh, Trevon Giles? You moving from Trevon Giles? Do you want to do a quick £10 on that?
No, I'm moving from Trevon Giles to Said Yacoub.
Okay. What are you saying, Chig? Everything good?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I was on your I caught the end of your live show earlier on. Live Real Arsenal podcast.
Mm.
Yeah, man.
Why the hell do Arsenal podcast? Seriously.
That had everyone on there, man. That had everybody on there still.
Nah, but why do you actually do? Is it worth it? Is it actually worth your time to do that?
What are you talking about, man?
I'm not taking a piss out of Arsenal.
Hey,
I'm taking
Nancy.
a piss out of Arsenal. You get me?
Nancy says I thrown him under the bus just once. Yeah, only just the once, man. You know what I mean? Only just the once.
There'll be more to happen if you make more bets with us. Trust me. There'll be more.
Just the once, man. But boy, I got extensive experience. Like why not said earlier on, extensive. My CV, don't fuck around. So Chig,
What's up, bro?
so are you throwing your picks in the text, or do you want to do it live?
Did I
Because
do a will and say, what are your picks?
we just
you don't be watching the show.
We just done
Nah, I've not been on since the beginning.
yeah, we just done the whole card, the entire card, and we've picked our bonuses.
I'll throw it in the chat later. Don't worry.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's gonna check the show out now. Yeah, come on.
So we was going to talk about Conor though in the current events.
Yes, and now that
I don't know
it's
if
even better.
I don't know if you've been seeing what Connor's been up to.
He has
He's been firing up at your boy Marco Bisping. Him and Bisping has been at it. He's been at it with DC, your boy. So you man is actually got people that's been hurt by what Connor's been saying lately. First of all, let the Chig is just coming. Let's get your thoughts on what you know what you've been seeing Connor do over the last week, if you say.
Well, I know that he pipes up whenever essentially his name is slipping out of the limelight. I know that Khabib gave an interview, and I knew he'd be watching closely,
On hot
and he
boxing.
was. And he started spouting off there. Then DC was obviously Khabib's boy. DC was just trying to kind of calm Conor down a little bit. Donna's calling him fat, this and that. And my man's losing his mind. So obviously, I think Bisping is just like one of us. It's just kind of like, I kind of need to calm the fuck down, because one of these days, you know, I'm all for hype for a fight, but one of these days you'll run into the wrong person. You know, Connor's spouting back off at him. He needs to calm down. He's been embarrassed. The ego's hurt. And he doesn't know how to repair it. And that's the real problem here.
And the craziest thing is they ain't even giving him the time or day with all the bullshit that he's dealing with. Will, what do you make of Conor going on at DC, your boy?
Conor seems to be forgetting one thing. He thinks, and this is the problem with when people get rich, quickly without them actually earning the money like they're meant to, right? He thinks everyone should bow down to him. Conor thinks because of how much money he's made, he's number one ahead of everyone. What he forgets is he's in the sports of martial arts where it's all about respect. Yeah, where they respect each other. They don't care about the money you make. Yeah, great, you made a living out, like you made a good living, and they look up to you and say, yeah, you've done good. But really, they don't respect you because you ain't won no fights. You're talking all this talk, but you ain't won no fights at all. Do you understand what I'm saying? You ain't won no fights at all. So what's the point? What's the point of you talking all of this talk when, like, you should win, at least win something, and then say what you're saying. Also, shut up, Dante. That was your best friend. Yeah.
No, that's Dana's line, innit? Like, if you do something to cross him, it don't matter who you is and how close you were. That guy was never my friend.
I know. And also another thing with Conor, like, he went too far with Poirier. He went too far. What made it even worse was the fact that Poirier was not engaging with him at all. Yeah, we're still wishing him well after the fight and everything. Yeah, that is what made the fans have a different. Listen, that's the reason why. Yeah, like many fans are turning on him now. If you watch, yeah, people ain't really giving two shits about Conor anymore. They really ain't anymore. Yeah. Someone compared Khabib's video for what Khabib did to what Conor did or something, and people that were watching. And you can tell right now, nobody gives two hoots about Conor anymore. Or the people that do, yeah, it is great entertainment. It is great entertainment, why not? But still, it's gone too far now. You're getting personal now. You think because people are laughing and joking online, you think that's great to say someone's wife this. So they're not fighting you, though. The wives and that are not fighting you. Yeah, you know who's fighting you? The guys who are beating you. They're the ones who are fighting you. Why don't you insult them? Insult them, not their wives. Don't go for their wives. Go for them then. Yeah, do it to them. How you're talking, do it in the octagon then. Do it to them then. But this is the problem with Conor. You ain't done it in a long time and you keep talking. First of all, remember when he came in UFC, he said the 155 is my division. Yeah, 144. I'm just here to just make up the numbers. 155 is my division. And how many fights has he had? He has had 4 fights. One just won against the chinny Eddie Alvarez. The rest of them, see what they done to him. That's what I'm gonna say to you.
So Conor didn't stop there. Conor did not stop there. He had to go at my boy, Usman, and say once he's gonna knock him Spark out. And you know what Usman be doing? You know what that question is? Who? Spark who? You go spark that blunt you've been smoking. Bro, you better watch yourself before you wreck yourself, bro. Talking to me like that. You know what I mean? So, like, for me, Usman, could that fight happen? I don't know. I look at the odds. Well, the live odds came out at the time when that debacle came up, and the odds was like 7-1 for Usman or 8-1, something crazy like that. I mean for in Usman's favor. So I don't know if it's one of those that it's even worth putting money on Usman. No, 1-8. I mean, not 8-1, 1-8. Putting money on Usman because you only be getting £80 back if you put like I don't know £100 down. I mean £8 back. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it. You know, in my opinion, not worth it at all. So, but could it happen? Crazier things has happened before. Would they put that fight together for the title? Usman would take it. We know Usman would take it. He wouldn't say no to that. And if there's somebody that could absolutely make that happen, it's Conor. And you are mute.
Ola, you're going too far ahead of yourself.
No, I ain't going too far. I'm just saying, could it happen? This man's got a broken leg right now.
No, it can happen. You know why it can happen? What fight did Conor win in 170? Who has been following him around in 170 and wants that fight? Said would pick that fight over fighting Usman any day of the week until he fought Usman and thought, okay, I want to fight Usman. I want the title now. Who?
Obviously, look, it could to me. Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
And what did what's his name say?
It's too big for him. So but but Dana's not the one that's gonna go inside the octagon, is it?
Let me ask you a question. So what do you think Dana's gonna say about what's his name then?
Money. Money.
No. Listen. If what's his name is bigger than him, Masvidal's bigger than him. Then Usman's definitely way bigger than him.
I don't know. Well, if he wants to, you know what I mean. If he wants to get that work, we're there for it. Ali Abdulaziz is definitely there for it.
You
know
what? You go
on. And look, it's all a dream. We used to read What Up magazines. You feel me? It's all a dream, man. So, bro, you never know. It was all a dream.
Yo,
you used to read What Up magazines. You feel me? Come on,
guy. You actually no way. No
Notorious. Hey,
yo.
Hey.
Yo.
Yeah, man. So, fam, you never know. That's all I'm gonna say to that. You never know. But yeah, there's been some other news out there with Poirier, going at it with Nate. And Poirier is talking about after this fight with Oliveira is gonna have one more fight, then retire. What do you make of that?
He's to be fair to him, he has been in a few wars, hasn't he?
Sorry, I didn't do what I got from me. So, I think that's a good idea. To be honest, like Wilson said, I think he's had some wars. I would say most recently, his last 5 fights have been some right battles. He's made his money with Conor. And imagine if there's a 4th fucking fight, he's definitely made his money with Conor.
There will be a 4th fight.
And if he can sign himself off and be a champion, even I might even sign that off as my last fight, and then ride off into the sunset.
Yeah, but Dana ain't looking for people to come and get a title and ride off.
You don't need to tell Dana shit though, do you? That's why I'm surprised he's starting off.
Yeah,
that's why I'm surprised he's starting off. But if I don't blame him for thinking that way, it's the point I'm making.
Oh yeah.
Because he has had some hard battles, and he's 32, 33. So yeah,
I absolutely agree with you, man. He's been in a lot of wars, and when you fight Conor twice in 6 months, really and truly, you don't really want to get up and fight again, man. Like you know what that money does to you, fam. Like he just had 2 wicked paydays in 6 months. More than probably he's earned his whole career. So he's and he's got a lot of things going. He's got a lot of businesses going. So for me, it makes sense for him. It makes sense to start thinking about it. But he's got a very, very tough battle in front of him to even get that strap in the first place. Like, Bronx ain't no joke. That brother ain't, like, I've been talking about this brother forever. It's not, he's dangerous as they come, man.
I think that's an easy fight for Poirier.
Really?
People are drawing it like it's a foregone conclusion.
You are off your head. Fab, I'll put £50 on that right now.
Okay.
You're on? You're in?
Yep.
Because that fight's made. I'll put 50 on that right now.
Yep.
That Poirier doesn't get him out of there in 3 rounds.
I didn't say that.
No, that's what I'm saying. You think it's going to be a walkover? Well, you think it's going to be a walkover? I'm giving you 3 rounds to win the money. Let me put the 3rd round at 2 minutes 25 seconds. How about that?
Listen.
You get 2.5 rounds.
Listen, hold up. The walkover could be a 5-round shutout.
No. You think it's going to be a walkover, man? It ain't going to be a walkover.
Could be a 5-round shutout.
Well, I'm saying it doesn't get him out of there in 3 rounds.
I didn't say that.
Well, then it's not a walkover, then, is it?
If I shut you out for 5 rounds, it's not a walkover. You didn't do nothing to me for 5 rounds, it's not a walkover.
Oh, fam.
So did you not say Masvidal thingy one wasn't a walkover? Usman won.
But what I'm trying to say to you, it's not going to get him out of there. It's not going to get him out of there. It's not going to get him out of there.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything. But it was still an easy fight. Still a 5-0. What do you always tell?
All right, you know what?
You know what?
You know what? I'll take that bet if he 5-0s him. If he 50-45s him, then that bet's live. Then you win. How about that? Yeah. And this is one for both of you. This is one for both of you, Will and Chig. David
I
Hayes
was waiting
back.
on you to finish first.
David Hayes is back in the ring against Joe Fournier, and the contest is on the undercard for Oscar De La Hoya, own return at the age of 48 against Vitor Belfort. What are you thinking about that? What's your thoughts and feelings on this? This is more you and Chig's area of expertise.
Let Chig go because I spoke a lot tonight. Chig, come on. Chig, where are you?
I'm here. I don't think this takes a genius to work out. I mean, if you are still boxing past the age of 45, you know what time it is. It's as simple as that. And then David Hayes' case, I mean, that guy, as Eddie Hearn would say, loves a pound note. He frequently plays poker. From my understanding, he loses a lot of money when he plays poker because he's not that good. He has quite an expensive lifestyle, from my understanding. So the taxman's always on his ass. So it's not a huge surprise. Supposedly, the person he's fighting is his mate or some shit, like his trainer or some shit. Or I don't know. No one actually really cares. No one's even looked into it properly. So yeah, whatever. Have a good spar. Is my attitude.
Does he do cocaine? I didn't know he did cocaine. But let's see. If it's his friend, should that fight even happen then? Because that's going against the rules, isn't it? Like if you're a sparring partner and you're fighting your sparring
Why?
partner.
Should you only hate the person? Should you only box a person you hate?
No, not someone you hate. I'm just saying, if you're sparring with a person now, what's the point of fighting them? Like, straight away.
I think it doesn't really matter. He's on the undercard of somebody else's card. So
okay.
I think the way I see it is, good luck to him. If he earns a couple of quid out of it, good luck to him. His career was always going to go this way. I think there'll be one more David Head comeback before he finally calls it quits.
What do you think about Oscar fighting Vitor Belfort?
Oscar needs some more coke, and Vitor needs some more drugs. What can I say? Listen, for me, no, I'm not gonna knock any man for fighting, for using their skill or their main skill to bring in the bread. And no one knows everybody's circumstance. You can't help but think with more extravagant people like an Oscar De La Hoya that it would be for a stupid reason, like drugs. But no one knows everybody's circumstance. So the way I see it is, if they are going to fight, hopefully it'll be a good fight. From what I understand, it is set to be a very close fight. So good luck to them. Is the way I look at it.
But you know what's crazy? I feel like Oscar's lost what's his race? Canelo. He's lost that little money maker, so he's got to make a little bit of money. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's why he's gonna do these fights, and then these fights are lucrative as well. Since Jake Paul and Logan Paul have started this whole trend, I'd say it started from KSI and Logan Paul, or KSI and the other guy, the British guy first. That was the whole first.
Yeah, Joe Weller and KSI,
Joe Weller. That's the whole hype. That's the first big hype.
And then
carried on.
Matt Tyson made everybody realize that actually people don't mind watching the old timers either. Like I say, good luck to them. It's a case of, at some point it's going to get too silly. I think we are heading towards that direction. Especially when Addison Silva starts begging Logan Paul to come out in the ring, then you know what's going on. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Yeah, but to be quite frank with Addison Silva, I like that. I like that fight. I like that Logan Paul fight. That's a more serious fight. Let's see you throw hands with someone that can throw hands. Even Jake Paul. I would like him with Jake Paul.
And to answer your question, Dan, Vito is gonna be juiced to the gills, bro. Like when the Brendan Sharp and them and there's Joe Rogan and then Vito's gonna be juiced, and Oscar's gonna be high. So whatever if you pay for it, I know people find other ways to get around it, but it's gonna be a shit show. But hey,
bless you if you're paying for a show like this. Bless you is all I can say.
You got my word. Tyson versus Paul. Is that even a thing? Is that even a thing? Why not? I don't even know if that's a thing, man. It's elite boxing losing its soul because of money. With this whole Logan Paul and Jake Paul and KSI, you know the way they've affected the sport now.
I would say so. I would definitely say so. And that's why we're getting to where we're getting. Why these celebrities feel like they can fight. Everyone feels like they can fight now. Just think about this. You know that rapper Blueface? He's a boxer now. He's a professional boxer.
Yeah, he wants to fight 6'9". They're talking 20 million.
No, he's a professional boxer now. He's had his first professional fight.
With who?
Check it out. About 2 weeks.
All right, I'll look it up. Cause I know WAC 100 is just lined up a 20 million deal with on academics show with 6ix9ine, and they're putting $20 million down to do this thing. So
now that might earn money because a lot of people who want to see 6ix9ine get his ass whooped.
And it's gonna go on Snoop's Thriller thing. So I can see that happening 100%. And they're talking about it, they're serious about it. And Wack said he's got a lot of the money. He's just looking to put the rest together, and they're gonna set a date for the fight. So I don't know what I'm expecting from that. Did he win, Will? When Blueface in that fight, did he win?
Yeah,
he won.
Yeah, he won. Yeah.
All right.
He won.
Okay.
You can't actually fight.
I'll look it up. It don't look like he's built like that, but at the same time,
he's been training.
Those are the ones that fool you. You know what I mean?
And
don't judge the book by his cover.
Wiz Khalifa as well. He's been training the UFC.
Yeah, I know. Wiz has been training. He's been training for time. Wiz Khalifa's been training. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa's been training what? I'd say 2-3 years. Yeah, he's been training for time still. So it's not one of those that you can just see and try and mess with. It might not be able to do all the flashy thing, but he sure as hell can defend himself. Gonna throw the last question in. Shout out to JP Chasson. He says, what do you guys think of Usyk? He's a surgeon in the gym. Not sure if he will beat AJ though, but he's good. Thoughts and feelings on that? Let's go to you, Chig. Chig, you there?
I'd say come back in a couple of weeks and find out our thoughts.
Will?
All I would say is, in addition to that, is we've always picked this fight as a fight that would be very difficult for AJ. Let's leave it there.
Yeah. Will, what about you?
Personally, I feel like the old boxing saying that a very good big man can beat a great smaller man.
Yep.
So even no matter how great Usyk is, it would be hard for him. It'd be very, very, very hard for him to win against.
That might be the perfect way of describing it, actually.
Yeah. But I've got a feeling that Usyk might do this, you know. I got this sick feeling.
Is it going to be a walkover?
No.
Like Poirier's going to...
No.
Yeah, no, that no came out fast out of the traps, bro. Okay. Well, we're going to leave it there. Thank you to everyone that's joined us tonight. Salute to all of you. Please, if you're new, hit the subscribe button, share, like, do all of that good stuff. Thank you for joining us. You guys have been phenomenal with the support. We appreciate it. We don't take it for granted one bit. Until we come back onto the next show. Will, Chig,
we're out.
Peace.
big up.
Peace, 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 peace.